The newly inducted trainees from diverse communities in Manipur have expressed strong unity and a shared commitment to peace. They highlighted that since January they have trained together as one without any divisions. And now, ready to serve the state as a unified force, their collective goal is to foster peace and love between the Kukis and Meiteis, believing that their collaboration will be crucial in restoring harmony in the state. Here are some of their personal reflections.
हमारे फोर्स में तो कुकी मुस्लिम मैते हिंदू एक साथ में एक फैमिली में है हम साथ में प्यार से रहता है एक साथ हम वहाँ जाके हम लोग भी बात करते हैं पीस आने के लिए
साथ कुकी मैते नागा मुस्लिम अभी तो वन यूनिफॉर्म है फौजी का एक साथ अच्छा से चल रहा है
कोई जात नहीं है फौजी में हम एक साथ पर रहकर यहाँ पर पासिंग आउट खत्म होने के बाद हम हमारा मणिपुर में जाकर और शांति में आने के लिए हम रक्षा करेंगे हमको बहुत दुख मिला है पिछले साल से हमको माँ पिताजी और भाई बहन लोग और सो नहीं पा रहा है अभी तक
मणिपुर हम लोग जाकर एक साथ हम लोग रहेंगे और हमारा एक ही धर्म है जो पुलिस है पुलिस धर्म के नाम पर हम लोग एक है हम एक साथ रहेंगे
You know, there are a number of reactions. Let me read a couple of quotes, and they're important, you know, because these are young boys. They will be the backbone for a vibrant Manipur. We underwent training together. The cadets comprise all communities living in Manipur, including Meiteis, Kukis, Nagas, Muslim, Gorkhas, and others, as Premdanda, cadet from Meitei community. The second one, I'm a Kuki from Kangpokpi. We trained with Meitei recruits and there were no issues. We shared drills, meals and barracks. I can't say why problems are happening in Manipur, but I strongly believe there should be peace in our state. P. All of them have been posted by a wire service. I've also showed you some bites. So my question is, before I introduce my guests, can this plan be successfully implemented? Can joint posting of Kukis and Meitei police personnel bring peace in the state? Will joint posting send right signal to the society? Of course it will. My take is, this is a very good thing which is being done. And it should have a societal push. I'm joined by B.L. Vora, former Home Secretary and former DGP Manipur. Suhas Chakma, Director Rights and Risk Analysis Group, continues to be with me. Thank you both of you. Today I want to do a story on which I'm feeling good. Mr. Vora, to you, how do you assess this step, sir? How will this be implemented? Can you take us through?
It's a good step, but it has always been there. There's nothing new. In the police, the recruitments have always been from all communities. It has been always happening, not only in Manipur, everywhere it happens like that only. So it's a good step in the sense that, yeah, for publicity's sake, good. Well, of course, in the sense that they live together in the barracks. The deployment has to be together. It has been together. Now, of course, in the current circumstances, yeah, it will be a welcome move. The difficulty, if at all, would be the society's reaction to this in the Meitei community or in the Kuki community where they all be posted jointly together. And here in this case, Kukis are about 12%, Meiteis are majority, then the Nagas and others also. So I think that problem also will be not here basically from the society. The higher levels of the police force, the sub-inspectors, the officers also, because many cases have come of their partisan behavior, there also this has to go. This has to be drilled into their mind, and the only way to do is, of course, counseling and punishment. I think on both scores, my impression is that not much has been done. So all in all, good. It has been happening. It should be properly enforced, and seniors must take the responsibility of ensuring that it is done. And the society leaders also should be taken into confidence and asked, the community is asked not to create any problems when these guys are enforcing law and order. Karthikeyan.
Okay, so Harsh, your opening comment, then I am going to touch upon other issues.
I think for publicity's sake, it's very good, and I completely with Boraji what he had mentioned. But practicality would be completely different because they are not going to remain the same unit. They will be actually merged with all the other remaining, police force. 1,946 police personnel being trained and moved into the entire state police force. I mean, they will be completely lost there. And once they go into the field, they will be actually, commanded by superiors, whether it's the inspector level officer, DSP level officer. And, in Manipur, it's a reality that the security forces, we are divided along the ethnic lines. It will only take one particular incident for these young kids, who are at this point of time committed, then to be influenced by whatever incidents, take place. One spark that will, burn everything. So unless there is a long-term policy, I mean, it will not make any change. And at this point of time, the governance issue, the law enforcement governance issue, law and order situation tackling remains completely separate because of the inability or the situation not permitting for deployment of the security forces from valley to the hills to the valley. I mean, you are not going to change that with this new recruitment of 1,946 personnel.